to the Kate Daly Show. We'll take your calls. KateDalyRadio.com. Over 26 million served on podcasts of this here live show you're listening to right now on multiple stations. And really happy to have you. And of course, if you're listening to us live in the middle of the day, you can actually call in 888-673-1450. Happy to take your call, of course. I've got Uncle Milty here, and we're just kind of going through the presidential role, and you know, little word salad came out, and her little groomer, they came out with their first policy. So it was to price gouge even more with the government. The government does control a lot of prices, and this is to do it even more so. And we're looking at the 20 core promises of the Trump campaign, and honestly, we're not saved through the presidency at all. And if the presidency truly mattered, we wouldn't be talking about it because the media would not be talking about it. And but they are, and they talk about it incessantly because it's the easiest way to get people to not do anything, number one, and then put everything in on their vote, which is now a Valentine. Do I love him? Do I hate him? Do I love her? Okay, it's not a Valentine. You're not moving in with these people. And so we are now casting a Valentine, and it's all about cult of personality. And that's all you have to do as a citizen now is just vote. That's it. We've said this on the show many, many times, and I don't like it. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show. Go right ahead.
Hi, Kate. This is Mike.
Hi, Mike. Go right ahead.
Calling from a very hot Texas.
Yeah.
A couple of statements real quick, and then I have a question and I have a follow-up question real quick. So
sure.
I would argue that we are in a post-authentic election America.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah.
And then we could also argue, there's been more against me, that we're in a post-constitutional America. Okay.
Yeah.
But
okay. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree.
So I have a question that you've been asking a lot, and I'm going to give you my quick answer. I want to get your and Milty's if we can.
Okay.
Why is Trump running if he knows
it's fixed?
Oh,
I've been asking this every year. Mm-hmm.
My answer is because he knows he's part of the.
Whoop, you keep coming in and out. He's part of it, is what you're saying? I think we lost him. Are you there?
Sounds like it.
Darn it. Okay. You'll have to call back. Sorry about that. We lost the line. Okay. Let me turn that off. So call back because I want to hear what you have to say. I think it's important. Part of it. And then I think what's hard is, what does that mean? What does being part of it mean? Because I think there's a whole nother conversation to be had there. Hi, caller. Welcome to the show. Go right ahead.
Well, hey, Katie.
Hi.
Milty. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, so just some thoughts really quick. I know that you're discussing the role of the president, or his non-role, in so many of these different things. The interesting thing, when I bring this up to a lot of people, they have absolutely no idea.
Right.
Honestly, we're not a republic anymore. Why? Right? We really are truly a democracy because they've taken away so many of our freedoms, and they have given over our freedoms and the role that government has to the deep state and to the president. The one thing that we can do, I feel like, in order to change the dynamic is, honestly, we've got to get to paper ballots. And people are like, well, how do you make that happen?
Right.
Number one, you need to go, you need to volunteer, and you need to reach out to county commissioners. You need to say, don't certify these elections. Don't allow the machines in your county.
Right. That's so true.
I don't know if you saw that they had the best hackers in the world all get together at like this con convention, and they determined that, oh, guess what? The machines can be hacked. Oh, but it's too late to do anything about it for 2024.
Right.
Well, the only way that you can fight back on that is to say, we are not going to be using the Dominion machines in our county. We're going to assemble the teams that we have in place through our Republican Party or our Democratic Party or what have you, and they're going to come out and they're going to volunteer and they're going to count those votes.
Thank you for that.
So
no, I really appreciate that.
We've got to push that.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I love solutions. And here's the deal too. The software is corrupted. They're doing a second set of books. We know this. And the thing is this, It is too late. I don't know of a commissioner that's actually honest. I don't know an honest commissioner. I don't know somebody that's worth their salt. All across the country, people are complaining to me about their commissioners covering up voter fraud. And they will. And they're doing it because their state's asking them to in each county, when a county could be totally separate in how they do stuff. But they won't. And so you're getting it. So like right now, my city is going through water cuts, right? Pretending there's a drought again. And we're losing our country. It's not we're going to lose it in November. No, we're losing our country right now. I do have a caller. Go ahead, Uncle Milton.
Well, I was just going to say there's another method, though, that was tried and true about 175 years ago. Right. It involved goose down.
Okay. All right. Caller, go right ahead.
Hey, Kate,
good,
this
you're
is Mike.
Okay.
I was crossing over from Texas into Louisiana, and for whatever reason, it's disconnect.
It's that Louisiana. Anyway, go ahead. Okay.
So I think you had my question, and it was just, if Trump knows that there's fraud involved, why is he back in the race?
It doesn't make
I
any
didn't
sense.
hear your answer, but if you did answer, I have another question.
Okay, please go ahead. Go ahead and answer.
The other question is if you, and I don't know what degree you feel there is fraud in the elections, if you think it's
100%.
all fraudulent, 100%?
100%.
Okay, then I would argue that we are in a effective voting America.
Yes.
Meaning that, and I'm not trying to incite anything, but I mean, if we realize that the elections are selected and decided by whoever is controlling that computer where the votes are tabulated, then I mean, what are we doing?
I know. I think it's 100% gone. Thank you. I
Me
love
too.
this. This will bring up good conversation. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, I think it's 100% gone.
It is 100% gone. I made a post on social media a couple days ago, I think it was, and they were talking about the Republicans and the Democrats and I says, you don't understand. We don't have two parties. We have a Politburo that blows with the winds.
Yep.
If they think the people are unhappy, they start trying to make you happy through verbal nonsense.
Yeah, that's so true.
Nothing gets done.
If we were going to have an honest contest, it would be which spook are we going to put in the presidency of the White House? Because that's really, the guys that are running the White House. And they were given that after Nixon. So, or Nixon was a good example. So was JFK of them overtaking that. And I just say, who's the best spook for the White House? Who in CIA do you want running the White House is really the contest that we should be having right now. And I think that would be hysterical to see a few more skits on that, on which deep state actor you would like to have, because that's really who's going to be running the big policies, the big hills to die on.
At my age, I'm 70 years old. People my age remember what we were taught about the Soviet Union. And I'm telling you that the government we have today is what I was taught in high school the Soviet Union had. It's no different. Yeah.
The lie then was Russia was bringing the communism solely, and we already had it with our own guys. So that was one of the lies that was told, but it was our own guys up in the high chains. And also I keep getting asked, do you think Trump's going to go to jail with his sentencing? September, isn't it like the 18th or something, September? No, he won't. I don't think that will actually happen. Could be wrong, but you can come back. You can do a whole show that you guys can call in and say, I told you so, or you were wrong if I'm wrong on that. But I don't think he'll do any time. I think it's there for drama. I think it's there to heighten the drama, to tell you the truth.
Well, I think it depends on, I think he probably won't, but I think it depends on whether or not the other team thinks it'll hurt them more or not to put him in jail.
They have to heighten the drama all the way along, because otherwise they can't validate elections in people's minds. They can't lose control of people thinking 100% like I do, that it's completely gone. They don't want the rest of the populace to think that, so they're going to validate it through drama. Be right back, Kate Daly.
Cedar City News is your source for breaking news in Southern New York. And best of all, it's always free. Visit cedarcitynews.com today and find local stories, sports, shows, offers, and more. Cedar City News, your source for local news that is and will always be free.
Save up to $900 plus 0%